Here the subject is AC machines, single phase transformer. Here subtopics are classification of transformers. Here in previous class we learned so some of the topics. Those are the introduction to transformer and working principle of transformer, features of transformers. So now we are going to discuss some of the importance. So now those some of the main objectives here in this topic. So we will learn some at this completion of topic. So those are the classify transformers based on various factors such as number of phases, construction and functions. So once again, classify transformers based on various factors such as number of phases, construction and function. So here the classification of transformers classified based upon number of phases. Number of phases means we have single phase and three phase transformers. Single phase and three phase transformers. So here see here in this winding, single phase and three phase. A single phase transformers is a one phase, and polyphase means here more than two phases. That means polyphase transformers here two phase transformer and three phase transformers. Here see here, this is so here in this case this is cell type. Here paper, these are the laminated core. This is the laminated core. Here connecting the primary winding, and this is the secondary winding. Here see here, this is core, this is the core, and upon this core is laminated. This core is laminated. In this core, this near the core is LT winding, near the core is LT winding, and this LT winding is coated, insulated, and then after that HT winding is wounded this for this core. So here in this way the connections are winding are wounded. See here, this is the lamination core and this is LT winding, this is the LT winding, this is the LT winding, then insulation, this black one is insulation. After that HT winding are connected, HT winding are wounded. Next one is here, this one is cylindrical windings. See here, this is the cylindrical type this transformer is core is cylindrical type. So here based on construction, core type, this is a core type, A is core type, this is the shell type, this one is core type. Core type means only we have 2 limbs here, and the shell type means 3 limbs. We have 3 limbs. 3 limbs we have 3. This is a one, another one is connected here, another one, 3 limbs. Next one is berry type. This is called berry type. So here, so based on construction, we are classified. This is core type, and the shell type, and the berry type. So here, a core type, the flux is whatever the flux is flowing through the same flux is all the windings. But here in the shell type is the flux is divided into into 2 limbs. So for example, if flux is in this case in central limb, then pi by 2 is flowing in this way and another pi by 2 is flowing in this way. Now berry type, this is it is a cylindrical winding. It is a cylindrical winding. Here the classification based on functions, that means here the step up and step down. Here see here in this case see here in this case the 480 volts. Here this is the 480 volts and this is the 2400 volts. This is the 2400 volts. Here number of turns are 120 and this one is 600 turns. Here its primary side, this means this is the supply. In case this is a supply, the number of turns are 120 turns and this is a load. That means here the number of turns are 600 turns. So turns are improved at the secondary side as compared to the primary side. So number of turns are more at secondary side and number of turns are less at primary side. So here we are improving or step upping the voltage due to the improving of number of turns at secondary side. So this is called step down, step up transformer. So this is the step up transformer. Here the number of turns are more at primary side, so number of turns are less at secondary side. Here 120 turns, this is the 30 turns. The 120 turns are more as compared to the secondary side 30 turns. So here it will be step down immediately the 480 volts to the 120 volts at secondary side. So now here the power transformers, that means this is called power transformer and this also called power transformer. So here power transformers are step up transformer and step down transformer. These are based on the number of windings at primary side or secondary side. Distribution is always step down transformer. Power transformer is step up or step down, but a distribution transformer is always step down. Why? So we require low voltage level at distribution side, so always we need the step down transformer only. Here the classification of transformer is based on the function, that means instrumental transformers. So instrumental transformer, here different types of instrument transformers. One is the current transformer, and another one is potential transformer. The current transformer, why we need current transformer in the transmission line or substations? So here, so when we are measuring the current, we need some device, that is ammeter or whatever the meter, so whatever the meter, to know the current value. But in generally, from the ammeter we don't know the value of current. So for that purpose, we are using to know the current value in the power and the transmission lines or substations. We have to connect the current transformer. By using of current transformer, we know the value of current, high value of current in the lines. And also similarly, the potential transformer also we can know the high voltage from the substation. So by using of this potential transformer, we measure the voltage levels, the substation or generating station or a distribution station. So now another one is welding transformer. So here welding transformers are used for welding of different apparatus. So based on the next one, based on the number of windings, based on the number of windings. So here this is a this is a primary, secondary, so single winding transformer. This is the primary and this is the secondary. This is the movable part. The movable part, that is called. So here this is the constructional diagram, and so single winding transformer. So single winding transformer using multi windings. Single winding transformer. So here single winding transformer means at primary and secondary. So we are using one winding. At primary side and secondary side, both are common winding. That is one winding, that is called single winding transformer. This transformer is called auto transformer. This transformer is called auto transformer. But in this case, see here, at this another winding, at this case another winding. We are using two windings, but here the windings are one winding only. Primary and secondary, one winding is, that is auto transformer. Here the multi winding is, this is the different windings. So here single phase transformer. Hey, this one is a multi winding, this one is a single phase winding. Based on type of coolings. So based on type of coolings, generally natural cooling transformers. Natural cooling transformer means at the distribution side, single phase transformers are all natural cooling transformers. So that means air cooled transformer. Air cooled transformers. So that is natural air cooled transformers. Natural air cooled transformers. Forced air cooled transformers. That means forced air cooled transformers. So we are using the fan at the transformer. Induced air cooled transformer. Induced air cooled transformer. Next one, type of coolings in next one is, see here, oil cooled transformer. In three phase or single phase, we are using in the oil to cool the windings, to cool the transformer from the higher loads. Higher load means we are in the winding we are getting the high current. From that current, and the winding will be heated. So cooling for winding coolness, for purpose of the winding coolness, we are using the oil in the transformer. So by using of oil, we can cool the transformer. Oil filled natural self cooled transformer. oil filled forced air cooled transformer. Another one is oil filled forced air cooled transformer. So here oil filled forced water cooled transformer. Oil filled forced water cooled transformer. Next, based on location, indoor transformers, outdoor transformers. Based indoor transformers, so it is in generally indoor transformers are examples are used in America. So outdoor transformers in generally, so our country, that means India, is using many outdoor transformers. So some of the underground transformers are installed based on ratings. Low rating transformer. Based on ratings, low rating transformer. It is at a distributed side. So medium rating transformers and high rating transformers. So based on rating, low rating transformer, medium rating transformer, high rating transformer. Based on frequency, so in generally the frequency is same at both sides, primary and secondary side. But we are also change the frequency by using transformers. So based on frequency, we can classify the transformers. Low frequency or power frequency or audio frequency 50 Hz. Low frequency or power frequency or audio frequency, it is 50 Hz frequency. High frequency transformer, pulse transformer, radio frequency transformer. This low frequency transformer, that means here power transformers, generally power applications we are used. And high frequency transformers are used in communications, that means here electronic circuits and communication type. So used in high frequency transformer or pulse transformer, radio frequency transformer. So why transformer works on AC supply only? What happens when a transformer is connected to a DC supply? So when the winding is connected to the DC supply, what will happen in the transformer? See here, the flux produced by the DC supply does not vary. That means it is not changing flux. It is not varying flux. It is constant flux. So here the flux produced by DC supply does not vary but remains constant in magnitude. So if flux remains constant, no EMF is induced in the primary and secondary. But here we want, for producing of EMF, one of the main requirement is the flux is the rate of change of flux. When the rate of change of flux, the EMF induced in the conductor. So here the flux is constant, so it is not EMF is induced in the circuit. The circuit will be short circuited, then current is flowing through that circuit is high. When DC supply is connected, there is no rate of change of flux, circuit is short circuited, the high current will flow in the transformer, then it is high current flow. When it is high current flow, the transformer will be burn. So what happens? So there is no self-induced EMF in the primary winding to oppose the applied voltage. So heavy current will flow through the primary winding. And this large current will result in a damage of the winding. And this large current will result in the damage of the winding. So, summary: we have learned or discussed classification of transformers, based on various factors like number of phases, construction, function, number of windings, type of cooling, location, rating, frequency, reasons for working transformer on AC supply. Why not used for DC supply? So now go for quiz. Based on construction, we are classified into three types: core, shell, and berry type. Based on the construction. So single phase, three phase is based on the phases. Based on number of phases is single phase and a phase. So based on the core is based on the construction is nothing but core type, shell type, berry type. Single phase polyphase is based on the phases. Distribution transformer or always step down transformer? Yes, it is true. Why? In distribution transformer, stepping down the voltage, so we are using the step down transformer. It power transmissions, generating station or power transmission stations, step up or step down transformer are using. Transformers works on AC supply only, not on DC supply. Yes, it is true. So, yes, thank you.